What's good, my
Yo.
boy? We are live
What's goody?
today with a Playas Sanctuary Podcast, talking all that good sports shit, man. What's good with you, dog? I'm a dog Blue over here.
What's good, Brody, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's good, man? Chilling, man. Thank y'all for coming out to the Podcast Sanctuary. Podcast Sanctuary. Playas Sanctuary Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for y'all coming in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Because you know we coming to y'all every week, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Make sure you follow the Facebook, the Instagram, both social medias. Follow Yam Stacy on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe over there. And man, we let's get into it, man.
Let's get into it, bro.
Hey, man. So you know, the schools in Florida, you know, the colleges in Florida all hate each other, right?
Yeah.
But we all got mutual ops. You feel me? So I feel like the UM and UF hate FSU more than they hate each other, right?
Definitely do. That's the big op of the state. FSU, the big op of the state, right there.
You feel me? Because we always feel like Tallahassee. Why Tallahassee is even the capital? You feel me? That's Miami feel like this, like South Florida feel like they their own state. You feel me?
For sure.
But they just solidified again why they are at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to this football in the state of Florida. FSU took a loss, a big loss on a home field this weekend. You know, you guys watched it. You see the memes. You seen Facebook. I know you got some FSU alumni friends. Hope you checked on them because the suicide watch went out. In the last, what it was the last 3 seconds, man. They lost to Jacksonville State. I forgot what it's located. It was located like Alabama or something like that, Mississippi. One of those places like that. But it's a small HBCU college. And they came out with a victory, man. Last play. Unfortunately, the guy who the play happened on, Jit went to Carol City, so it was kind of big. Yeah, the Brownlee kid. He went to the C. He played. I think he played on the year before they went to state. He was on that team with Aubrey Hill. You know, RP Aubrey Hill.
Rest in peace.
Definitely. But yeah, man. So they took that loss, man. I feel like, man, that was a big L for recruiting. Status in the state. Them type of losses, man, you just can't have. They're not even like an Appalachian State. You know, Appalachian State just played UM too. You know, that was a tough game. But Appalachian State known for being, competing. They bring in
upsets all the time.
Yeah, NFL talent all the time. The first time I came about them boys, they didn't beat Michigan, for the Pate back in the G. So that man, and that was just different. But yeah, like I said, Florida State shouldn't have lost that game, bro. It shouldn't have been that close. With all that talent out there, you just played a big game against Notre Dame, competing at the highest level, going into overtime, coming back. You feel me? That's the biggest thing. Like, you showed grit. You showed never give up, persistence, and patience. Yeah. But I seen that this past weekend, man. Did you check out the game? That's all.
I didn't watch the game, but I definitely seen highlights of the game, and it wasn't like some shit I can't. I don't know what the hell going on with them. So one big thing that was about this whole situation was them not the coaching decision that he made to not go into prevent defense. And then it cost him. It cost him the game. And things like that lose the locker room. And he probably already lost the locker room. You start off the season 0-2. You ain't gonna just lose the locker room. You're gonna lose recruits. So they gotta make a decision. They got rid of fan base. They got rid of Taggart. This dude may be out the door soon. Because you're going to lose recruits. You cannot start off 0-2, especially in a rebuild phase right now. You got to make things happen. So coaching decisions and stuff like that, the players are just not going to trust you. And then the fans are not going to trust you. The boost is not going to trust you.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's the main people right there. You got to win over, man. Because at these big universities, as you know, man, at these big universities, the boosters is what control really the school, like what's going on. Like, if the booster's not happy, that means funding not going outside of what the state give you or what, the government gives you. But if you winning or, you doing what you need to do. And like you said, man, they already had Willie Taggart in there. He was doing a good job. I feel like they never gave him a fair shot. And it's just karma, bro. It's just karma for not being I would say like people feel like they did Willie Tackett wrong. So I just like it's just bad karma going back on them. Trying to find a coach. And my boy, man, Bobby Bowden, man, he died. So man, rolling over in his grave. Bobby P, that boy, man. He rolling over in his grave right now because it's not what the product he put on the field for, over 20, 25, 30 years, at FSU. One of the legends of college football. I wouldn't be a fan of football without Bobby Bowden. Peter Ward days, gang. That was my boy. I hated FSU, you feel me? But Chris Winkie was old as hell. I ain't know that boy like 28. Gang.
Oh yeah, that nigga was cheating. He was cheating like a motherfucker.
That boy wouldn't play baseball.
Chris Winkie was the first quarterback that made me realize from a young age that just because a nigga ball in college, that don't mean they can go to the league and be good too. Chris Winkie was the first person I seen
him and Peter Ward though.
Peter Ward too.
Peter Ward. I feel like what's
they
the
said
name
Peter Ward had an injury.
Oh, okay. I feel like what's the name was. What's his name too? But he was hurt also. Charles Rogers.
Charles Rogers.
He had one at USC. Like that boy going crazy. You feel me? Got in that lead at what he played for? He played for Detroit. Pissed down his leg. You feel me? But college don't like each level. Like you say, each level. You had gangsters on the park who wasn't good in high school, and you got people in high school who was good but wasn't good in college. So it doesn't always translate. To the next level, but as long as you're good enough to make it, man. He was one of the best. 1,500 people in the world at that time. Mm-hmm. That's all that really, really matters at the end of the day. Making it to where you want to go. But man, Florida State definitely is one of them schools that got me loving football, and even through the wide lefts, all the great games they had. But now, they suffering from the wide lefts and still, and not being a good team, and people say Florida can't talk, can't talk. We just beat, FAU and who we played after that, FAU and USF. Not two good teams in the state at USF. But we got the test this weekend. They play Bama.
That's gonna be crazy. How you think about the Florida Bama game? What's your predictions right now?
My predictions. I want it to be a close game. I want us to compete. I'm not sure on who winning yet. I probably know probably tomorrow, Saturday morning. But anything at the bookies, you should take Florida with the points. Last year we lost by 6 points in the SEC conference game. I feel like this year they're a younger team. We're kind of young in some positions, but we do have a lot of experience other places. That makes up for it, especially in the defensive side of the ball, with our transfer players who didn't play, like Brian Cox Jr. He's back, and Pat, Kaiser Elam, he back there, doing his thing at the corner safety corner player, back there doing his thing. So I'm ready to see what happens. I want us to win. We at the Swamp at night. Not at night. We play at 3:30. The Swamp at 3:30. It's gonna be hot as hell out there, man. It's gonna be a lot of fans. It's gonna be a lot of energy. I hope AR-15 plays. You feel me? Let's get the 2 quarterback thing going because Bama can't really they have trouble with scrambling quarterbacks over the last couple years. So we'll see what goes on, man. I hope we have a good game. I think we should win. I didn't say think we should win. I feel like we could win. I want us to win, but it's gonna be a good game at the end of the day.
As long as the defense comes through, man. One thing about it, Florida has for the past couple of years made sure they have a solid defense. That's been a neutralizer when it comes to playing these other big schools in the SEC. Defense wins championships, so hopefully they're able to pull this thing out.
Always
win again. Yeah.
Always win championships, man. And like I said, you got to put it all together and leave it out on the field. So we'll see. What we have another big topic. We it's not really big. It's happened before, but it just came across my timeline. I wanted to touch on it because it leads to so many other ways.
Let's talk about it.
So we just came the young lady out of South Carolina. She played for Chapel High School. Yeah, her.
Yes, sir.
She's a starting safety now on high school. Brooklyn Harker.
Yeah. What Brooklyn?
Yeah,
so this lady Brooklyn Harker, Chapel High School. I think this is in Brooklyn, New York. I believe. Is it? No, that's where they at. They in New York.
No, they in there.
Chapel Hill. Where's that?
In North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Tigers.
North Carolina. Okay. Her name is Brooklyn. I bet. But so this chick right here, she playing safety, and it's just interesting. I haven't seen any highlights, but they won their game 55-6, their first home game. So she playing safety. Have you seen any stats from her, something like that?
Nah, again, like I only seen this picture. Like I remember, like scrolling the internet, and I seen like, oh, another girl playing, high school football. That's cool. Why they, why is on my timeline? That's basically what I was thinking. Like, what's the, the big thing about it? Like you said, I looked up trying to find highlights. You don't see any stats. Her teammates, say it's like, they're like family and whatnot. But I just feel like, the whole trying to have different genders play, with the opposite gender, whether you're a girl trying to play with boys, or you're a transgender trying to play in the cisgender sport. I just feel like some things are better off separated. You feel me? At the end of the day, if you want to play the sport, let's just create a league for you. Just that, if they make an all girls tackle football league, which they had in certain places. Because I know, remember Kenny from high school? She played on one in Orlando area, and they
I remember that.
And they end up playing like in something like the America versus like another country, and they went over there and they won. You feel me? So if you want to create that, that's dope. Like I like that idea. Or the transgenders who wants to play, a girl sport, like the transgenders who ran track or did the other, the events at the. Then there was a wrestler, I believe, or something like that in the Olympics this year, something like that. You feel me? I just feel like they should just compete amongst themselves, make their own leagues. Make
it was a transgender wrestler in the Olympics for it was a transgender woman.
Yeah, a transgender woman in wrestling or something like that, bro. In the Olympics, they allowed it to happen.
I didn't know about that.
They said because remember they didn't allow those 2 African women to run because of their testosterone level. Yeah, but they allowed the other person to compete in the Olympics. And that's the same thing that was, but they have a reason to have a high testosterone because at the end of the day, no disrespect, you're a man still. So you're going to always have bigger muscles. But that's the thing. I just feel like they should separate those two, like, create your own league. Like even with the whole bathroom thing, like, all right, shit, let's just make some more bathrooms. Like, all right, them boys got their bathroom, women got their bathroom, we got our bathroom. You got the family bathroom when you go in there with your kids and stuff. You feel me? Like just add, like, some things are meant to be, not together, bro. And it's not fair for women at the end of the day because they're already, mistreated, have a lot of uphill battle within their own sports, and now you're trying to come in and establish your dominance as a man. It's just
the only thing this could lead to is more victories. That's all it could lead to. It's more victories for certain people because this girl really can't. She's not really going to be able to compete on the next level. At all. No. I mean, you had one chick that was able to play junior college, play safety. That one chick. But when it really comes down to it, with a girl playing a sport that men play, especially tackle football, she's not gonna be able to compete. But morally, you get that dub, clap it up for, and all that good stuff. Yeah. It's cool to see. You gonna root for her, but it's not gonna really work out. But in the opposite spectrum, it's kind of dangerous when it comes to for a man competing in a woman's sport. It's totally dangerous in that because this made me think about a situation right here in the UFC. In the UFC, we had this situation right here. This transgender person, this woman right here was once this person right here, and recently had a fight. So this right here reads Elena McLaughlin. That name, that Laughlin shit always get me. Bro. McLaughlin. The second openly transgender woman to compete in the MMA in the United States won her debut Friday night via submission at the Combat Global Prelims in Miami. The 38-year-old used to use a rear naked choke against Celine Provis to end the match 3 minutes 32 seconds into the second round. McLaughlin, who began her transgender transition after leaving the U.S. Army Special Forces in 2010, said she hopes to be a pioneer for transgender athletes in combat sports. Thoughts?
Lee. I can't rock with it. I can't jack it, bro. Because like I say, bro, and that's dangerous, bro. Like, look. So if Fool was good at his craft, right?
Yeah.
There's no way that woman should have survived until the second round, 3 minutes into the second round. No. She should have been knocked out because, like you said, it's a combat sport. Like you should be stronger, quicker. And even though women are stronger and quicker than some men in certain aspects, but this is like I said, it's a combat sport. You're naturally going to have bigger muscles and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, how if he's not good, like is this just a way because he knows he's not going to succeed on the men's side? Because like you said, he was in special forces. You have all this training, bro. Like the way to be calm. You have all this special training, and now you want to text. You use that and turn into a woman just to compete in the MMA, and they allowed you to. And
it's just
it's wild, bro. I can't jack it, bro. I'm scared for my daughter if she want to play sports, bro. Like if I have a daughter,
crazy.
like I want to go run track, and she about to mutton the girls, coming in first, but then she gets she 12 years old, and then one of these parents let their child, I want my child to run with the girls because he identified with girls, and he go out there and fuck my little daughter confidence up. Nah, I want to be shorty ass because it's crazy.
Nah, on some real talk though, the big thing that this dude definitely went full blown through puberty, full blown through
man, big as hell.
male muscles and everything, and then after that point transitioning over to a woman and then fighting women. That's totally not cool. You've already developed. You've been fully developed and then transition over to go to a combat sport. That's real dangerous. That's dangerous and that's not cool. Yeah, she able to whoop.
What's the comment
whoop chick ass? All right, so
what
we
the comments got going on? It says
homie says a no from me. That's a whole man beating on a woman. What the fuck? Let LeBron James go play in the WA.
That's gonna be Juwanna Man gang. You feel me? That's how you know people ain't watched Juwanna Man growing up, bro.
They definitely watch that shit.
Y'all ain't see Miles saying what's his name? What it was? Miles something. You didn't see gang go out there and dunk and the wig come off. Yeah. The motherfucker was upset, but they were happy when they didn't know what was going on. All right.
Hookah 99, what's good, homie? So homie says it's crazy that we live in a society that considers a man a woman if that's what he calls himself. Yeah,
that whole idea, man. I mean, I can go outside and be like, yo, I'm a turkey, and y'all gotta respect it. Or I could be with you, like you can be whatever you want to be in this day and age. You feel me? That's like the whole Lil Nas situation. I feel like he trolling anyway, but like just that. It's just cool to do those type of things. Like the society, everyone wants to be, like you say, morally correct. Everybody want to win the moral code, and everyone want to be morally right. And like some things, like just gotta leave it alone, man. Just gotta leave it alone because. Like I said, I don't agree with none of this right here, especially this. No. Not at all. Not at all, homie, man. Not at all.
Homie tripping. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy just to like homie said. It's crazy that we at this point that we are it's kind of like bullying. And it's not fair to women at all. It's not fair to women at all who have trained their whole life to be at the top of their sport.
Yeah,
and then someone comes and just straight up disrespects them, you feel me?
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta you gotta understand what ladies be going through, especially when they already has been fighting for their rights and someone just comes and like, all right, since I can't be other men in my sport or whatever, I'm gonna go on over here and just dominate over here and just use whatever. And homie trash. In my opinion, he trash as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, like, the transgender woman is trash.
That's like even the dude who ran track, the transgender track. You running against girls, but you still run these slow ass times. I can see if you were still running like 10 flats or fast men times, but you running then basically just faster girl times. Like you running the elite, a Sha'Carri Richards will run like that time like that, but you're not running elite male time. So what you doing here? You just want to break all these records over here again? Nah, go compete with them dudes, man. Or just a whole bunch of transgender dudes, like how you got Special Olympics. They ain't tripping.
Yeah. The name is Elena McLaughlin. That's the name.
Yeah.
Elena McLaughlin. They competed in MMA. This probably wasn't UFC.
It's probably like some side league, because it said it was in Miami. It said Go Big Global. So that might combate or something like that. But global.
There's some, but maybe because this wasn't UFC. UFC probably wouldn't let that shit slide.
I don't know. Dana White ain't going. I feel like Dana White ain't going for that, bro. I watched enough.
Probably wouldn't let his athletes get hurt.
Yeah. He don't want to. He progressive, but he ain't that damn progressive. Goddamn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's a wild situation, bro. Like I said, we gonna see. I want to see how this plays out. I'm gonna pay attention to it. Because that's a wild situation, bro. He was big as hell. Man could have played safety or linebacker, man.
No.
Big broad shoulders.
All right, so we had the first week of the NFL pop off, bro.
Oh
So
yeah, let's get some
what's your
lighter
thoughts
note,
after on
man.
that first week, man?
First, I hope he here. What my boy at, man?
I don't know, homie here, man.
Well, last episode, if y'all was tuning in to us, we had a guy. He was from I forgot. I think he's from Washington D.C., but he was saying that Josh Allen deserves to be in the top 10 of the top 100 players in the NFL, and that just baffled me. He was saying that he was better than Wilson,
Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson,
Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. Man, he was saying he was better than a lot of these people. Like he's the next, the next one to step. Even Big Ben, man. And guess what happened? God put everything in place for a reason. He ended up playing the Steelers first round. And I'm like, all right, we're going to see what's good. Steelers defense fired. They just gave my man TJ Watt that back. He feeling good. He ready to get out there and go ball out. They already, and Deion Bush came back, from the crib. They got him back out there. They upgraded they secondary a little bit. You got Mika still making plays. So I'm like, all right, this going to be a good test to see what's going on. He failed miserably. He got out there and laid an egg. And that's what separates him from the Lamar Jackson. Even though Lamar Jackson lost Sunday Night Football to Derek Carr, he played well enough to win. That fumble really caused him to lose that game. But throwing the ball, he was accurate. He was doing Lamar Jackson things up until that moment.
But that came down to the injuries with the running backs. That's where it came very down because right there on that fumble you needed a chip block from the running back, and it was a nigga that from the damn practice squad. So the homie NASA was able to come in free on that pull blitz and just blow that shit all the way up. Hit Lamar from a blind side. Fumble the ball. It is what it is. Lamar got to protect the ball, but that running back got to pick up that blitz.
Yeah, you got to hit that. You got to make someone like you say, bro. Someone missed their block, and that could have been prevented. But like I said, he played good. Other than that, bro, the man was balling out, bro. And like you said, it comes down to the injuries they had because if you're a best runner, your quarterback, you got to give him a chance to keep the ball in his hands because that adds another element to the defense. Yeah, that's all you really got. And you see, soon as after the game this week, they just brung up Vontae from the practice squad, Vontae Freeman. So he in the active roster now. So they had to let him get accustomed, get back in shape. He probably wasn't, he been out like a couple weeks. So get back in shape, learn the playbook. Select fewer plays, not the whole playbook, but enough to get out there and get to it. The running back is probably one of the easiest positions to transition into. The terminology just changed, but shit, the a-hole still the a-hole and one hole and two and all that shit, and power is power and trap is trap and zone is zone. No matter what system you been running that motherfucker in.
Hey, I done seen quarterbacks before the play. Every single play, when the new running backs come to the system, they'll tell the running back, "Hey, all right, nigga, do this, do that." All right. If they do a check, they'll reach. They just tell the nigga, "All right, I'm checking into this."
A block or run a swing.
Point 55. Mike. Sam. So simple as that. Pick up. You know the deal is.
And Lamar Jackson knows the offense enough, so he'll be able to do that easily.
Yeah, they'll be able to figure that thing out. Plus, man, niggas, there's a bunch of them zone reads. And Freeman, that boy run hard. Hopefully he's healthy and able to do his thing, but he run hard as hell. So hopefully he moves different than fun. But
a lot of Freeman was down before you go, bro. I'll just say Freeman was down there, top running back in the league, led the league in touchdowns 1 year, went to the Pro Bowl twice. So life on running backs in the league is just going younger in general. If you over 27, 28, it's about over, goddamn it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, right now it's a young league, man. It's business, and we like Le'Veon Bell shouldn't be not on somebody's team. You feel me? And I'm sure it's not 32 running backs, 64 running backs. If you want to go first two positions, better than him. You feel me? So even Duke Johnson not being on the active roster at this point is crazy as a running back.
They're gonna do whatever they can to make sure they keep that bottom line looking right. It's the business at the end of the day. They're not gonna try to. I remember Alfred Morris came out balling, going crazy, going stupid.
He was at first. He was somewhat first, and then they traded the Redskins.
But his contract year, he was balling, going crazy. The year before, but the contract year after they had him for that cheap ass rookie deal. He made a Pro Bowl and everything, but his contract year came up and they started giving him less touches. Started getting a rookie from I think Florida State. I think Florida State started giving him touches, so Alfred Morris wouldn't be able to hit the incentives and be able to get a good contract. And it was kind of crazy. They used him up when he was super cheap.
Yeah,
because they got him an undrafted running back.
Undrafted free agents, and they feel like running backs are replaceable. Then no matter what, and if as long as you got a good O line and good scheme, you can be productive. And most teams want to throw the ball nowadays. You know, it's a fun league. Everybody got good quarterbacks and receivers. That's what the league is going to. So if you don't have an elite running back like an Alvin Kamara or a McCaffrey or one of them guys, you just have to pay. Like, hey man, Cook or even Ezekiel Elliott in his prime, Henry. Like you gotta team because if you go somewhere else, especially if they help you be successful, because we've seen people that like see Le'Veon Bell not get paid and not down out the league. You feel me,
man? So, when you lose your rhythm as a back, you got problems, man. You gotta keep that rhythm going, boy.
And he missed the whole year. Yeah, he missed the whole year, bro. That fucked him up. And then during that year, he wasn't worried about football. That nigga want to rap. No, man, he's trash also. Niggas always want to be rappers, man. You feel me? So he didn't just party and stuff. He lost it. But yeah, like you say, he don't have that, what's my boy name? Adrian Peterson mindset. Like, all right, I'm going to work out, being shake. Because Adrian Peterson at 38 years old, last year was still going crazy, averaging 50, 55 yards. So man, running back situation crazy. But that whole Josh Allen shit really threw me last week, and I know he's a good quarterback. He's decent, but last week shows he's not better than Russell Wilson. I don't think he's better than Kyler Murray. I damn sure don't think he's better than what's his name, my boy Justin Herbert. There's a lot of quarterbacks I feel better. Big Ben even still can put that ball in the air, and it shows coming out with that victory.
I'm gonna bring a black horse in this situation, man. I remember when we did the tier list, we had to put somebody at the bottom tier, and I ain't like that shit, bro. I ain't like that shit. We had to put somebody down there, and I ain't like that shit.
I know who you talking about. Then let me who put down that game.
We had to put my boy. We had to put him on the bottom of the tier list. My dog showed he don't deserve to be down there no more. He need to come up.
He did.
He got to come up off that bottom of that tier list. My dog right here. Hold on,
Crab man, 850, man.
Crab man, 850. My boy Jameis came and balled out.
Balled the fuck out, yeah.
LASIK Jameis came and balled out, man. Man put up 5 touchdowns, and the biggest thing about it, we all know Jameis had talent. Everybody know Jameis had talent. We've seen him before, and that wasn't an issue. We knew he could sling the rock. We knew he was we knew who he was. The biggest issue was him being able to protect the ball.
Good leader, we know all that.
Good leader, all that good stuff. His issue was being able to protect the rock. What he showed on Sunday was we seen him throw the ball away. We seen him take some sacks. We seen him check the ball down.
We seen him run the ball.
We
seen him scramble. You feel me? Like that's the Jameis that he needed to be, bro. And it took some good coaching and good mentorship. And
patience.
Watching Drew. Yeah, patience, bro. Like you said, we know what Jameis can do, bro. We seen what he did at FSU. He won the national championship, goddamn it. You feel me? It don't get no bigger than that. I believe he won a Heisman also, right?
Definitely won a Heisman. Yeah, the crazy thing about Jameis, I was so surprised about seeing him throwing all them interceptions, because when I first seen him come into the game, his first week, his first start ever at Florida State, he was just dicing shit up.
He was a redshirt sophomore. Redshirt freshman. Yeah. My bad, redshirt freshman.
Yeah, he was so accurate. So when that point from him going from being such an accurate quarterback to just being so fucking like just wild with the football, that caught me by surprise. But now
Jameis got what's the name in the league? Rashad Green.
He got him in the league for sure. He almost got O'Leary in the league too.
And got Calvin Benjamin in the league. You feel me?
Got him in the league too.
Got niggas to the league, bro. Like just being like you say, accurate quarterback. You feel me? He was when he first came into the game, but when you feel me, he was a player like being the first number one overall pick. You have a lot of responsibility. So you go to these rebuilding situations. It's a lot on your shoulders, and I feel like he didn't have the coaching at a coach that can lead him and teach him how to be that person. The coaches before Bruce Arians wasn't doing that, and then you see when he got Bruce Arians, he was already ain't 30 touchdowns, but he still was, was giving the ball away. But got the Sean Payton, you feel me? Learned under Drew Brees for a year, competed this offseason, and you see his labor, bro, and it makes sense. I hope he have a good ass career, bro. Like, I want to see that boy get to the playoffs. You feel me? Build some more. They need to build some more people on the offense, get some more weapons at receiver position. But the trajectory for Jameis, man, is up, man. I'm buying stock. I'm buying Jameis stock, gang. I'm buying his stock.
I never stopped believing. I never stopped believing. I waited for him for a long time.
I feel like we tried him low key because we knew what he can do, and we could have seen this happening. But he deserved to be down. I ain't gonna lie, he deserved that. That boy definitely played.
That's
the last thing we seen. Yeah, the last thing we seen from him.
It is what it is, but Peyton Manning had a horrible start. Drew Brees had a horrible start of himself.
A lot of quarterbacks. And Tom Brady was just talking about that too on his podcast. You see a lot of rookie quarterbacks now. He when he was coming up, it was a lot of you had Drew Brees and it was like veterans starting. But nowadays a lot of young dudes like first and second year quarterbacks, and they're actually good. And that's the whole thing now. Like back in the day, people had to grow. A lot of these quarterbacks had to grow into themselves. Like Aaron Rodgers wasn't, even though he didn't play when he didn't play and get good to like his third, fourth year. Certain people, it took them time to get to where they at. Like Tyrod Taylor, it take his ass. He finally getting his chance to start, and it's showing that he's been practicing his game, a long time. But nowadays, you have these quarterbacks, like Justin or Trevor Lawrence and all these other young quarterbacks. They've been playing quarterbacks since they're about 7 years old, and they've been having private coaches and Elite 11 camps and all these camps with professionals teaching them stuff.
Yeah, it also plays into the.
Yeah,
it also plays into it's a big difference when we was coming up. When we was coming up, they ran the ball all the damn time. Then they started transitioning to a lot of 7-on-7s football. So and then it spread. They've been running the spread since Oregon came out, went crazy, or what homie name? Urban Meyer.
Even Florida, Dan Mullen, man. That was our OC.
Urban Meyer, Mullen. So
them boys,
they was able
put
to
that
push
ball down.
That changed it. That changed as far as the quarterbacks being able to develop. So our quarterbacks in our day and age does run a more pro style. So the running back was more. You have more running backs coming ready to go.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks still they didn't really throw the ball that much until college, and they still was learning how to play quarterback in college. These quarterbacks already know how to read defenses in high school.
Age, bro. High school.
Yeah.
Some
so
people
now
like
they doing their
park
thing.
ball, you feel me? Optimus, part one of it. That's why, and that's like you say, they're becoming elite earlier because you're seeing all the coverages. It's just the level of competition is just faster. That's the only thing of the games you got to get adjusted to. Like knowing like, oh shit, when it's cover 3, I need to attack the seams. Like you feel me? Or it's cover 2. Shit, this post gonna be open, or these post corners. So. That at a young age, so it's just about all right. The game just faster. This safety, his ass gonna break on the ball a second faster, so I gotta throw this a little bit earlier. Then I gotta have the power.
You gotta be accurate. You have to have power. You gotta be accurate.
Yeah.
You can't play on no out routes. That shit going the other way.
Well,
you can't be late. You cannot be late on the out routes.
Hey, another thing. This week I seen.
What's up?
They got going back to another Florida State guy. That's crazy. We spent on Florida State all day today, but
What's up?
Jalen Ramsey, that boy playing more in a position how he played in college now.
Oh, so he roaming
more? Yeah, he playing like in a safety roamer. Like, all right, shit. I'm still at corner. I'm still gonna stick your best receiver at the end of the day. So if we play a D Hop, whatever D Hop I'm at. But like, say if we play a team who don't really have no true number one or no good receivers, I'm in a roaming position. I'm at safety. I'm a blitz. I'm in the box tackling. Being physical, sticking the tight ends. He's doing a lot more this year and. The reasoning behind that, the coaches was like Jalen to get bored on the island, being out there with the best receiver throwing his way. So for him to be active in the game and to impact the game more on the every play situation, just let him roam the field and just be causing havoc. And I feel like that's going to take his career to another level because like you can play safety forever, like just like Charles Woodson, when he left the Raiders, when he got to Green Bay, my man went to safety and had another Pro Bowl. 4, 5, 6 years, you feel me, and ultimately got him into the Hall of Fame. So I feel like I see the same thing for Jameis going to happen for his career. He just need a Super Bowl, you feel me, get him a win, get him a ring or two.
I think he can do his thing. I already thought Matt Stafford was way. That's why I want him to be high on our tier list. I know Matt Stafford got. He's never been trash to me. He's just had a trash ass team.
Yeah, he
trash
played a
ass
hell of a
organization.
game. He played a hell of a game.
So I think they'll make some noise over there and with the Rams, the LA Rams. I think they'll make some noise. Jalen Ramsey being able to be a football player. Yeah, it's tough. But Jalen Ramsey being able to be a football player and always be able to affect the game, that shit definitely gonna be. He's gonna be a baller. He's just a baller. I thought coming out of college that's what position he was going to play. So to see him just being stuck on the island was interesting to me. But you know, you being able to take away half the field, it makes sense. You feel me? It makes sense. But to put him in a position to be able to affect the whole game, yeah, that boy gonna rock out. But what we are going to do this week, we got a little. It's not a full tier list, but we are going to talk about the top 10 teams of this so far. So we got put us up right here. I guess we could do a pool and then rank the pool. So we're gonna put this up right here. All right. Bet. So just going through this list, just who you think should be in the top 10. So we got the Titans. I don't know where, but I'm just gonna put them up here. Name a team you think should go in the top 10. I don't know where, even though they.
Okay, we're gonna put them up there. Okay, I believe. Okay, you got San Fran.
You think San Fran top 10?
Top 10. I'm not San Fran. Buccaneers, Chiefs.
Buccaneers and Chiefs.
Rams definitely.
What are Rams at?
Next to the Chargers. Next to the Chargers. The Chiefs is right next to the Chargers too.
Next to the Chargers. Boom.
Yeah.
We gonna
Cardinals
see what
definitely.
Cardinals up there. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers up here. I got the Steelers up here.
Browns. Who else I just seen? Seahawks.
Seahawks always gotta go over there. Boom.
All right. Who else you think? Who we missing?
How we looking?
We still need. So we don't have 10 up there, so we need some more.
We don't have 10. I think the Raiders look good.
Definitely.
I think they look pretty good. Ravens. I think the Ravens look good as well.
Chargers. Ravens. Chargers. Yeah. So them Ravens, I like the Chargers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Let's put like two more. Two more. We can narrow it down.
I think the Cowboys look good. I think they look good, bro.
Hell yeah, they did. Okay. I agree. I'm trying to see who else played. Put the Dolphins up there, bro.
Dolphins up here?
Yeah, put them up there.
All right,
I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. And San Fran.
San Fran.
Yeah, San Fran. And Green Bay. That's what we ain't gotta put Green Bay in the top 10.
They gotta be top 10, but we're gonna just figure this thing out right now. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. All right. So the first two is how the first two going.
They had get going like that, bet. All right, so this number one and number two. That's these right here. All right, so number 3. Do we go? I want to go Saints. I can't lie. I want to go Saints. Saints or I think I want to go to Saints, bro. What you thinking?
What at third?
Third, the Saints. That defense.
Let me see.
The defense is already fire last year.
Okay, so do you take the Saints or the Rams?
I take the Saints because the defense is already fire last year, and the
Rams
only thing
number one defense.
Only thing that stopped the Saints from winning the Super Bowl was Tampa Bay, in my opinion. I thought, well, it was going to be out of
them and
Tampa Bay,
it
was going to be Chiefs. If it wasn't for Tampa Bay, the Chiefs would have won, but the Chiefs would have played New Orleans.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
In my opinion, so do you think? Who do you think versus Rams or Saints?
Who will win out of that game?
Yeah,
right now I like the Rams.
The Rams?
Because I feel like Jalen gonna take away Slant Boy, and then they have a good D line and good front seven to neutralize the run. I just feel like the Rams is more big play team. They have more playmakers on offense. And a quarterback who can push the ball downfield. Do you trust the coach though? Because he has. I trust McVay, man. I feel like he just didn't have his guy. Jared Goff just wasn't his guy. You feel me? Like I just feel like because the defense always came to play. They always came to play even when the offense was not doing as much. But I just feel like Jared Goff wasn't his guy, bro. And then once he got him a guy who can do what he needs, to run his scheme how he wants it to run. it's gonna be much better. So personally, I'm gonna put the Rams above the Saints. It's another team I'll put above the Saints too.
Who's that?
The Browns. I feel like the Browns were one player away from beating. They was one player away from beating the Chiefs. Honestly, to be respectful. So they're in that top 5.
So the Browns up in the top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because what the Saints was able to do last year, and I think they're a better team this year with James able to throw the ball over the top. I think they're a better team this year. Because if they able to control the rock, I think they're a better team. And last year, in my opinion, they was the third best team in the league last year.
Yeah, they was.
They terrorized everyone. The only thing they didn't have was the ability to put the ball over the top. And now they have receivers and they got the speed to do that. They don't need only Michael Thomas. He didn't even play last game. He didn't play last game.
He didn't even play, and they put up 5 tubs. So you gotta like it. You gotta like it. So yeah, I agree with you. I like that. Right, that top 5 is definitely good. Definitely number 6. I gotta go with them boys right there, man.
Cardinals, number 6.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put what's the name before. The next is gonna be the Seahawks. Yeah, I can't have Tennessee up there because they did lose to the Cardinals very handedly. Derrick Henry didn't have a good game.
Taylor got his ass.
Oh my God, bro! But Chandler Jones is a beast. Respectfully, bro, we gotta stop disrespecting that man. He was a beast they just didn't want to pay that guy. Then he went to the Cardinals, was doing the same thing, and now with him and JJ Watt on the field at the same time, you have to somebody got to get blocked 1-on-1 at the end of the day. You feel me? Everybody can't have 2 blockers, so I'm going with that right there. That's what 7, right? Yeah, 7.
That's 7.
Who would you throw next? Who would you
throw next? Man, I think this is a tough one right here. But I think we kind of owe John Gruden an apology because he figuring this shit out. That team, I don't know if I want to put him up here, but I don't. But I trust the Steelers more. I just trust the Steelers more.
I trust Big Ben. I trust the coaching staff. I trust the organization to make the right, off the field and on the field decisions. So yeah. Right now, I definitely trust the Steelers more, but we do have to give John Gruden his goddamn credit because he stayed patient. People want quick success. I hate that with our generation in society nowadays. Yeah. They don't give things time to grow. You can see it with the college coaches, or even coaches in general. You come in, they hire you for 1 year. Oh, it wasn't up to our expectations. Let's fire him, but not giving you the chance, to grow and to build your organization and bring it to the culture you want to bring in. And that's what Gruden was able to do with this 10-year, $100 million contract. He was given the time to, establish his culture, the patience. Like, all right, we can move into a new stadium. So we got our big name coach. We got a big quarterback. Now let's get him some talent. Zay Jones making plays. Henry Ruggs, the defense is coming together. So I definitely respect what John Gruden is doing over there. I like them. I don't know about putting them ahead of the Chargers, though. I feel like the Chargers is the next team up. Even the Ravens, even the Ravens, bro. The Ravens got to be in that top 10. Win or lose, they played that game good enough to win. I'll put the Raiders above the Ravens just because they beat them, in my opinion. But I feel like the Ravens still is, warranted of the top 10. Barring injuries, they didn't have some injuries. Cowboys. The Cowboys. Titans, who look better? Who look better week 1 to you?
The Cowboys look better. The Cowboys look better. Dak Prescott impressed me. He was able to make a lot of poised throws. He just got beat by the better man.
They played the best team. Yeah, I was saying they played the best quarterback and the best team in the league. So
that's a sorry ass division. I think by the end of the season, they're gonna rise higher on this list just because they have weapons. They have weapons everywhere. So Gallup has to come back from his injury. He comes back from that injury. That's gonna help CeeDee Lamb able to get off.
But the thing is, they have 5 weeks without one of their old linemen. One of the old linemen just tested positive for a banned substance or whatnot. So he has 5 game suspension for the
old line look pretty
drug
good.
and substance program.
They're looking pretty good.
The old line pretty good. Yeah, they was. They did. Yeah. They only thing is you can't run against. Nobody can run against Tampa Bay. That's the number 1 rush defense. So
Vita Vea is nasty.
Yeah, nasty. They got people. They got the two plugs in the middle, And then they
The two
have
fastest linebackers other than
then they have the
homie in
outside
San Fran.
rushers. Know what I'm saying? You got the outside linebackers, and you got two middle linebackers, like you say, two fastest, one of the top 3, top 4 fastest guys at linebacker position. Well, the Cowboys do too. Their linebackers. I'm saying the Cowboys got a good ass, fast ass defense. You feel me? Like, now I'm thinking about it because Michael Parsons ran a 4.3. You got main man number 9, Jalen Smith. He fast, and
get to it.
they put Keanu O'Neal at linebacker now, so that's more speed at linebacker. Even Van Der Esch got speed, but DeMarcus Lawrence is out for to November because he broke his foot in practice today. Doing a routine drill, bro. He wasn't even doing like something contact. It was just like, like how Teddy got injured, like just taking a drop back. He's just doing like a little move on something and broke his foot. So he having surgery and he'll be out to November.
Well, he calls them boys money.
And he's supposed to be one of the best people on the defense, you feel me? So that's going to be a big hit for them. But, like you said, the first week, they balled out, bro. And I feel like they're definitely, you can put them, what it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Yeah, I feel like they're right behind Tennessee.
Right behind Tennessee?
That's good, but the top 10, yeah, they're right behind Tennessee. I feel like the Dolphins play good. Tua just got to get better. I don't think he's the quarterback of their future, but we'll see.
You don't think so?
Nah, man. There's no way they should have just beat 17-16. I don't. Weston has a good defense. They got good players, but I feel like he just should be better and not making as many mistakes because he had an up and down game against the Patriots. Because if the Patriots win, we're not putting them up here anyway. I'm not putting them up there. The Patriots win, and the defense really saved them the other day. So yeah, I'm not sure about the Dolphins. I like San Fran. San Fran should definitely be in consideration for the next top 10. The quarterback system is working at this moment.
Okay.
But they play the Lions, so we gotta take everything with a grain of salt. You feel me?
Definitely.
They play the Lions. Green Bay, they got a bounce back game this week. We gonna see. I feel like they'll be fine. Aaron Rodgers, they came out. They didn't really. I feel like they didn't take their opponent serious. They felt like the Saints coming in with Jameis. I feel like they doubted the man a little bit. Even though it's the NFL, you still gonna have your doubts. And they just came out slow and they put that gas on it. They put that pedal to the metal. You feel me? They put that pedal to the metal and gas that shit how they supposed to. When you up, you got to gas it. You can't let it off. And Jameis gassed that shit how you supposed to. And then Bills with this guy Josh Allen that people feel that's one of the best quarterbacks. I don't see it yet. I see the talent around him, which makes it easier to make some throws. But when he has to be the one who wins the game, he don't have it just yet. Not just yet. He's not a Lamar. He's not a Russell Wilson. He's not even a Dak Prescott. Because Dak Prescott won that game against Tampa Bay, but he just played Tom Brady, and you can't get Tom Brady. You can't get Tom Brady no time.
Minute and 30 seconds.
That's too much time. Yeah, you got to get that boy. You got to get that boy less than 30 seconds and no timeouts.
That boy ate that shit up.
Timeouts, that shit dead. Yeah, one thing, you got 3 timeouts, that's dead, man. But that's our top 10 this week. Hopefully, we'll do it again next couple of weeks. Let teams, get into their bag and get themselves together.
Bet.
Now we're gonna go to the Facebook question I have that I hit you about, man.
Talk to me.
So the Facebook question, they was like, if you're in high school, your high school coach. The pictures they used was like misleading because they used like some of the best people to ever do it down here in the picture. But they was like, would you want 2 elite running backs who have 1,000-yard season, or you want 3 elite deep threat receivers on your team? But guess what? The pictures they showed, Joe and Dalvin, and they showed Streeter, D, and KT at the West. So people was like, oh, I take Dalvin and what's the name over them because you got 2 backs. You can do a lot. Some people was like, Rakeem Cato played for Marshall in the Central. He was like, shit, I'm going to take the receivers because if you got 3, then you got me. That's 4 people, 4 beats, 2 every time.
That's 4 people. That's 4 people getting to college.
Well, so for me, I was like, it just depends on what system I run and the quarterback I have. Because if I don't have a quarterback, if I have like an athlete then I might just be like, let me have the two running backs because the play action gonna have people wide ass open. You feel me? So he's gonna be able to make throws and make the plays he need to make as a quarterback. But if I do have a Rakeem Cato or Ja'Cory Harris, shit, you better give me them 3 tall receivers and have 3 deep third receivers because high school isn't enough talent to go around for everybody to have 6-foot corners and 6-foot safeties and 4-3. Everybody don't have 2 4-3 corners or people who can play corner that good. They just have athletes out there just compete and that's it. But somebody specializing in it, you don't have too many. So to have 3 elite receivers, we throwing that ball, and I like to see people get to it deep, man. So I'm gonna lean towards the three elite receivers in my system. Just give me a Ja'Cory or a Geno Smith of my time. You would give me Jeff Garfield, goddamn it. One of the ones who got lost in that. I was just say that great. Cause we had 20 great quarterbacks in our UCF. Yeah, they ain't give. He played quarterback for like 1 year. He snapped, but then when they got I forgot who came in. He went to receiver after that. But that boy was a man in high school.
Was it Blake Bortles?
Yeah, it was Blake.
What the fuck is Blake Bortles? What he doing in his life?
That nigga, that boy on somebody's damn team. Hey man,
Blake Bortles in the league.
That man on somebody's team. Man, hold on.
Blake Bortles not in the league, bro.
All right.
Blake Bortles is not in the league right now, dog. Blake Bortles in the league?
Yes. Back up for somebody.
Now he's free agent.
Yeah, now he is. But last year, he was on Denver last year. This year he played with Green Bay. He was on the Rams. That man been in the league the last like couple years. Like just backing up people, just getting that chicken on the back end.
Number 3 pick of the draft. That's boy. Life come at you fast, boy.
Bro, I hated that boy, bro. When he was at the Jags with Bub, bro, I hated that boy, bro. Nigga watching the game. I'm at some of the games. I'm saying, bro, go crazy. Like, he killing corners wide as open. Blake throw that bit. A-Rod, that's my boy, too. A-Rod over that double team. He still trying to force it to A-Rod. I'm like, yo, my man just had 1,000 yards last year. What you doing, Gangley? Get my boy to rock. You feel me? I hated Blake, bro, and I feel like he just wasn't good, and he wasn't taking football serious, man. Any quarterback who, when they go, first of all, no quarterback should be out during the season. You feel me? I don't care if y'all winning. I want my quarterbacks to be football. You feel me?
Too close to home.
That man at the bar smoking cigarettes, kissing random people at the bar. I done seen some wild stuff in my time, but that's one of the wildest things I've seen. And
he was too close to home. Too close to home.
Yeah, too close. And like you say, he was too close to the crib. He probably had people out there every week, man. That man ain't take football serious. Like, he just was getting that chicken. He was just happy he made it. And all it takes is one person to fall in love, and the Jaguars fell in love, and they got fooled because when he had to perform in that AFC Championship game with one of the best defenses ever, against Tom Brady, you feel me? He was up. He had the lead. So yeah, I don't. That like you say, top 3 quarterback. But it's a lot of other people you can name that folded, but he definitely is one of the people who went after him. He was in the same draft as Teddy. And Teddy went 32nd to Teddy went 32nd to the Vikings that year. So you see Teddy still in the league balling out, and with our energy, that man still be a starting quarterback. Yeah, Blake trash, can't leave. Hey, trash, man. Hey, definitely trash.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Nah, that's cool. You feel me? I ain't tripping on that, boy. That was good. I'm looking forward to this week. Like we say, Bama at Florida this week. That's gonna be a game I'm tuning into. I'm gonna definitely tune that Chiefs and Ravens play Sunday night.
That's gonna be a game. Who I'm taking? I'm taking the Chiefs, man. I'm never betting against my homeboy. I'm never going against Pat Mahomes unless they play against Tampa Bay. I'm not betting against Pat Mahomes.
Hey, me and Bub was talking about that the other day because I hit that one. He was an Eagles fan growing up. He broke his wrist, so he's at the crib Sunday watching the games. So I was telling that boy, it was just I had. After the game, because I'm a Falcons fan, I'm an Eagles fan. So growing up, we was always going back and forth. So I hit that boy. I was like, man, I'm sorry I had Eagles. I mean, sorry I had Falcons. And then we was just talking about what's the name? We was talking about the game. So I was like, bro, who you like for Mahomes and the Browns? He was like, bro, I'm never betting against Mahomes, bro. He just like Brady, bro. Unless he playing Brady, I'm never betting. And it's like same thing against Brady, bro. So especially in like big games. Hang that shit up, gang. Yes, as long as they defense come to play, Brady gonna put some points on the board.
Listen,
So yeah.
easy. Just from that team is just too talented. Team just too talented. Both teams are just too talented. You got competent quarterbacks. It's any they good. They good. They
And
gonna make
two
something
elite
happen.
coaches, two elite offensive mind coaches, and then you got that's crazy. So look, you got Andy Reid and Bruce Arians, right?
Yeah.
Two good black white coaches, been coaching for a long time, won Super Bowls. Then you got both of their offensive coordinators is black.
Byron Leftwich
and Eric Bieniemy over there, and their offense is going crazy. You feel me? And both of them could have been head coaches. That's how you know.
I can't wait to see Leftwich as a head coach. I feel like that boy cool as hell. He cool as hell.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like
he's remind me a bit Parker.
Yeah, he do look like them boy like cousins, boy related, bro. All them boys, bro. That little related, but I just I can't unsee it. I gotta tell Paul when I see it, hey boy, yeah, like Brian Leftwich. Oh, I'm gonna holler at Paul, man. Yeah, no, that's definitely like both of them got black. I don't know if the defensive coordinator for what's the name black, but I know they got black offensive coordinators, bro. And both of their offenses like top elite, you feel me? And I can't wait to see. I hope they make it back to the Super Bowl.
Todd Bowles. I
know y'all. Yeah, for y'all, bro.
I don't know, but I think he used to be. I think it was a black dude.
What?
Ain't a homie from that used to head coach for the Vikings? I don't know. I don't know if he got not Zimmer.
Not Mike Zimmer.
The black dude.
Oh damn, what's his name? Damn.
I think he got a new. He got a new. Damn. Vikings head.
Kansas City.
DC.
I put DC. That was on a defensive coordinator.
I think it was the head coach.
That's a white man now, boy.
Oh, so it ain't.
They got Spagnola. That boy been there for. Yeah, he been there since 2019. You talking about? I know who you talking about though. Damn, I can't think of the black head coach name, man. Damn, Leslie Frazier, man.
Leslie Frazier. So who?
Yeah.
Maybe he with the Bucks. Maybe he might be on. He might be on the staff. That y'all boy staff. Coach linebackers. Probably.
His style. Oh no, he played DB. I think Leslie Frazier played DB back in the day.
Who you work for now, man? Let me see. Oh, he with the Bills now.
What he do over there?
He was what he do? He been with the Bills. I don't know why that nigga popped up in my head, but he's assistant head coach. Defense coordinator.
Okay. DC over at the Bills. That's why the Bills defense decent like the fuck. Them boys defense decent. They just need they just need pass rush and one more linebacker.
It low key like you niggas be trying it. You gotta try yourself out as a head coach real quick. That shit don't work out. Like, alright, nigga, I'm trying to stay in the league. I'm just go ahead and duck off.
Nah,
let me be coordinator.
Bro. Like, one thing about it, the boy
bag.
Get that bag. Hey, let me do me a year. Let me see if I want to be a head coach. Like, I'm good on this end, but shit, they offering me $10 million, $8 million 1 year, and when you're a TC, you probably get paid what 2-3. Nah, let me just go get this bag right quick, see what's good. I might be good at it. If I ain't good at it, shit, I know I'm great at being a DC. Like Todd Bowles is a great defensive coordinator. He's just not a head coach. He's still gonna get elite money because shit, you get Todd Bowles on your team. He may be a better like Herm Edwards. He may be a better college coach.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because Herm Edwards is doing his thing down there at Arizona State. Is it Arizona State. He's at Arizona State. Yeah, he's doing his thing down there, building the culture, winning games, and getting that program up and running over there. I don't know how but Arizona hot as fuck right now. It's 104 degrees. I don't see how nobody can live in Arizona. It's hot during nighttime. I don't see how them boys play sports out there. Everybody ain't got facilities, especially in high school. So yeah, it's out there blazing.
Yeah, man. But so this gonna be an interesting week, bro. I'm looking forward to this shit. Sportsman Dope is good having all these football back in full action.
Well, I can't wait till these big games start happening every week, man. I can't wait till these big. Oh! Before we go.
What's up?
Texas got they ass blow out by Arkansas.
I mean, Texas has been struggling for some time.
Yeah, that too. But it made me think about. The SEC is just too good. Like, I wouldn't mind if more teams, like, they'd be like, all right, shit, we're going to put 3 SEC teams in the top 6. You feel me? I wouldn't mind that no more. Like, I used to be like, nah, that's too much. Y'all mutton. But Texas supposed to be like, all right, they must be supposed to be better. They got what's the name? The dude from Alabama, the quarterback. I forgot his name, but he the head coach over there. He was OC last year, but he was supposed to make them better.
Steve Sarkisian.
Sarkisian. They got Sarkisian, so they're supposed to be better. They had a quarterback. They got running back. They got team. Got talent, because like you say, it's like being in Florida. Shit, Texas, you gonna have talent on the team, but them boy got blew out by Arkansas, and like they probably bottom tier of SEC, and that just shows the dominance and why you see Texas and out of Oklahoma, right? Them two they're coming to the SEC in the next couple of years. You can see why they want to come over there and get some. I don't know why they want to come over there and get some of that rate every week, but we'll see. It'll take some time. Texas them was not, and they was new to the SEC, and now they're establishing themselves. Even though they just got blew out by last team they just played. But yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, this week see some more football, and just see what's going on. Bees heading to the playoffs. I know y'all probably watch MLB. I don't watch baseball too much, but shouts out to them. Hopefully, your team is still in the playoffs. Hope the Yankees, still up there. Whoever, the White Sox or whoever into it. Basketball coming up. Training season, training camp coming up for basketball soon. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. We can't wait till that. We got basketball, football, college basketball, all going at the same time. The sports is gonna have a lot to talk about, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, coming to show love with us this week. Another Playas Sanctuary Podcast. Thank y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the share button. Hey, we gotta find out, man. Y'all homeboy who said Josh Allen, that bet still goes. What I told y'all boys, the other dude too. If that boy make MVP, I'm giving y'all $100. If anybody want to take it. I don't want nothing from y'all. If y'all want to send me a little something, a little cash out, I can just give me whatever. But I'm sure he not winning the MVP.
Your money's safe, my boy. Your money's safe.
I like Kyler Murray over him. That's who I like. I like Kyler Murray, man.
Kyler Murray is balling.
He's that next quarterback. I think he's the next one to jump into that top elite space. Him and D-Hop got a chemistry, and they team got hella weapons. So you can't double coverage, D-Hop every play, because they got burners now who can take the top off the defense.
Yeah, they what it did, man. D-Hop nasty.
Yes, sir. Nah, he is, gang. He's definitely nasty.
All right. So, appreciate y'all for hanging out with us another week. We can get the fuck up out of here. All right.
Yes, sir.
Playas Sanctuary Podcast, man. Yo.